Greetings, Commanders! It's Ryant1UM here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Gorgonite Devourers. That's right, you guys. So, in the last episode, it was quite a doozy. We actually went through and destroyed the Fallen Empire that was so lovingly located right here. We grabbed their worlds, and now our economy it's doing okay. It could be better, absolutely, it could be doing better. But we also began construction on a Dyson Sphere, completed the full construction of the Mega Shipyard, as well as unlocked the tradition to go ahead and start building us up not only the Dyson Sphere, but the matter decompressor. So once we have all of that stuff going, we'll be able to spit out so many freaking resources, it's just going to be insane. So, I went ahead and went back to the first episode of this Let's Play, which was only like 5 episodes ago, but because it's been stretched out over like many months, I had just completely forgotten what I had done in the first episode. Turns out, the endgame crisis can spawn in the year 2350. It will be 2350 is the year the endgame crisis can technically spawn, and then 5 years after that, and 5 years after that, and 5 years after that, I believe, it increases the chances of spawning by like 10%. I don't know. I don't know all the logistics behind it. All I know is that in 7 years, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, I can do math. In 7 years, it will be time for the endgame crisis to technically be able to spawn. Now, I hope that they do indeed spawn, but what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to turtle. We're going to turtle the ever-loving crap out of our empire. We're going to make sure that we've got gateways on each of our little systems that we need to on our borders. We're going to make sure that we have citadels in all of our space. Going to try and build up some more of our fleets, as well as pull up our battleships and everything like that. But most of it is going to be off camera because, well, it's a bit boring watching someone micromanage 33 worlds and trying to do all of that stuff. So there'll be little things, you know, of me popping in every now and again, making sure that I'm catching you guys up and bringing you guys up to speed. But I think that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to try to at least see if the endgame crisis will spawn in the year 2350 or anywhere close to the 2350 mark. So, with that being said, I'm going to get hard to work on making sure that we've got choke points set up, making sure that we have our citadels upgraded, making sure that maybe we have defense platforms on there. That way we have a bit of a chance against these bad boys. So, let's start her up. Oh my god, that was the luckiest thing I could have found. Are you kidding me? Where the hell is this event even happened? Tell me it happened in my space. It did. We just found the living metal tech, which means we can boost our megastructure build speed even more. Are you kidding me? Yes, dude! That's amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, we already have one living metal from the Fallen Empire's planet. That was so lucky. I could not have planned that if I even tried. Also, I did want to let you know that we went ahead and started refurbishing the Ruined Science Nexus, as well as we have begun construction on a whole bunch of gateways. We've got, let's see, we've got a gateway going there. We've got a gateway going there, and a gateway going there, and there, possibly. Yeah, so we've got a ton of gateways to put around in, like, 7 years. So yeah, gotta get going, gotta get going. The Science Nexus has been restored. The abandoned Science Nexus near Zorakan Black Hole has been fully repaired and staffed by the brightest minds of the Gorgonite Devourers. As was no doubt its original purpose, the megastructure will now be put to use in answering the scientific questions of our time. Wonderful! So we've got ourselves a big old stony Science Nexus floating over here, which is great. That's going to help with our tech. Look at that, it's already boosted it. And yeah, we're doing pretty well on tech so far. Really, really great. Got an extra 15% to our research speed when it comes to that. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Right there. What does that do exactly? It gives us the 300 of that, but then I think it also gives us the plus 15% to our research speed. It doesn't have... Huh, I could have sworn it would have popped up in at least on the Science Nexus, but okay, maybe not. But things are going well. I just micromanaged all 33 of our worlds. It took me like 20 minutes to micromanage all of them. But you know what? That's because I'm slow. Went ahead and upgraded all of our star bases from the star fortresses to the citadels now. And yeah, things are going pretty well. Well, if that's not one of the most disgusting displays of force I've ever seen, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Look at the cluster screw of ships that I have. It's almost absurd. Oh, it's so funny to look at. I love it so much. So things have been going well. Like I said, I went ahead and micromanaged the worlds, but we're also building the gateways, and we have the ability to upgrade our Dyson Sphere. But at the moment, one, we can't afford it right now, and two, we don't need it because we're already making close to 2,000 energy a month. So we're gonna be just fine. What is this? Plus 25% experience gain, plus 1 leader level cap. I've never seen that tech pop up before. Interesting. Neural tissue engineering. That's a cool rare tech. Okay. I can dig it. But the other thing that I was working on is making sure that all of our borders, you know, are nice and closed. Everything's looking good. We've got citadels on every single piece, on every single border. And every new system that needs one is getting one. And yeah, the things are going well. Now I am considering doing one thing, and that's because we're doing quite a lot of mobilization of the fleets, as well as wanting to upgrade things, which takes a lot of alloys. So what I'm thinking is I might swap our society right here, might go to our policies and go to production policy and swap it to manufacturing bonus. Now granted, that gives us a minus 20% to our menial drone output. However, I wonder how big of a hiccup that's going to be once we have the matter decompressor going. It's probably not going to be that big, but it's going to give us a plus 20% production to our alloys. So is it worth it? I kind of want to try and see what it is. If all else fails, we can change it back in 10 years. So let's try it. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. That barely put a dent in our minerals, which is great, and that boosted us up by a decent bit when it comes to our alloys. So yeah, that's what we'll hold our thing on for now. Sorry if you hear some sound in the background. It is pouring down rain. Holy crap. But yeah, so all of the stations, they're getting outfitted and everything like that, so just going to continue with all the micromanagement off screen, and then hopefully the endgame crisis will be here soon. I knew it. I knew it! There had to be another one in the galaxy. Decrepit fools. In Pithok space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Pithok Crusaders are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. Decrepit fools. Were they in that little spot that I was literally just looking at? Oh, totally was. I knew it! There had to be another freaking empire in the galaxy that I just could not see. And now there's a goddamn awakened empire. Now see, had I known that they were there and could have gotten over there, I could have taken them out before they became a problem. But we're already equivalent with them, so doesn't matter. Don't care. We'll wipe them out if we need to. What I don't want to have happen is I don't want them to vassalize the entire galaxy and then go to war with me, because then I will lose. I will absolutely lose. Ay, ay, ay. I knew there had to be another one there. I knew it. I was literally just looking at that, too. Like, I was like, there's got to be another empire in there, right? There's got to be. Why else has nobody gone through there and, you know, colonized that space? There's got to be planets in there. There's got to be everything. Nope. It's a spiritualistic fallen empire. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Good to know. Really good to know. Cool. They're far away from us, so I don't really care. But yeah, still building more battleships, and we're now at 2350. So I believe the endgame crisis can spawn anytime after this. Fun! Ooh. I don't think I've ever gotten this event before. Do not be alarmed, I am Baldor, a sentient AI operating on behalf of the Levosian Endangered Xenopreservation Grant. Okay, you, of all your galactic peers, have been selected for uplifting. So far we have uplifted lesser species with success. Okay, wow, that is just... But we are already a sapient spacefaring nation. You are within the earliest stages of sapient development, and your technological advancement has already stagnated. This puts you at risk of imminent regression. Let us open your failing-to-read species-class sensory organ to the wonders of the universe. What would that entail? Long-range data transfer and cognitive stimulation through hypnopedia. It is a highly... Well tried, largely pain-free process that allows me to exercise your population's intellectual faculties in their sleep. I am required to inform you that the side effects of heightened cognitive abilities in organics may include, but are not limited to, disillusionment, acid reflux, and bottomless despair. In certain failing to read species class, it may also cause severe... Oh my god. You seem a little broken. Who are you? Yeah, we are ready to ascend. Here goes nothing. Issues the Project Enigmatic Ascension? I mean, I want to do it just for the fair reason I've never gotten this one before. Updated. You will not regret it. Failing to read species name. What does this entail? Okay, let's go ahead and take a pause real fast. I was not expecting this. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and sell some food. Let's get this gateway unconstructed. And let's grab our science ship. And let's go to wherever we need to go here. Oh, it's in Gorgon. What do you know? Okay, perfect. Research project. How long is it going to take? 730 days. Okay, so in 730 days, I don't know what's going to happen. It's very possible that the event that just happened is going to absolutely just demolish our empire. I have no idea. But color me interested. Color me intrigued. The enigmatic cache's wheels whir with an unprecedented fervor as a strange patterns of light morph along its side, cogs and gears. What? What is this thing gonna do to our people? Especially because it's doing it to them while they sleep. But then again, I guess the government did sign a consent form for every single species, every single person within our empire. That looks so cool. Has it always spun like that? I think it has. Either way, this thing is just a weird-ass thing. This came with distant stars, so obviously it's gonna be weird. Uh-oh. After a long period of undisturbed, uneventful hypnopedia, Baldor appears to have entered a frenzied state, wheels spinning at a furious rate, projecting rapid strings of absurdist nightmares to those who dare rest their eyes. While many are reluctant to go to sleep at all, an unfortunate few appear to have become trapped in a vegetative state from which they are unable to wake up. Our engineers suggest the entity, which was badly damaged from the start, may be deteriorating. If left unaltered, our ascension may not go as planned. Ay. Terminate the ascension immediately. No, send in a team of engineers. We need to go deeper. Go deeper. Okay, we need a construction ship in orbit. Okay, we can do that. Enter, let's see. Enter orbit. I don't know what's happening to our people. Oh, the end of the Weir Zaraki High Kingdom. Well, they're dead. Told you they would eat them. God, they have expanded quite a lot. There was another empire there. No longer. Also, it turns out that that was one of the empires. So the Weir Zaraki Tranquil Coalition had the origin of Lost Colony. So that was their Lost Colony. Either that or they are the Lost Colony, and they were the more advanced version of their species. Either way, they're now dead, which is pretty funny. Okay, so ignorance is bliss. The final night of Hypnopedia has come to an end and a new day dawns for the citizens of the Gorgonite Devourers who are just now opening their eyes to a very different world, a world of possibility and pain. Who knew the universe was such a drab and dreary place devoid of all meaning and purpose? Though it may be a while before the population adjusts to the many tribulations of having an above-average intelligence, overall the project can be considered a success. Our initial readings indicate that we've deployed an enhanced capability for learning and scientific research. Modified all pops in the Gorgonite Devourers by adding the uplifted trait. All pops, ignorance is bliss. Modifier adding for 10 years, giving us a negative 10% happiness. A proud day for the Gorgonites. Okay, what the fuck what is this? Uplifted. Plus 10% research output, 25% leader experience gain, and leaders from this species have additional traits and bonuses. Dude, are you serious? That's cool! Also, why is there one Gorgonite that didn't have it happen to him? Silly Gorgonite. Go ahead and do that. That one singular person just being thrown into an office. We need to put the uplifted trait in your head! Okay, what do we got as far as our leaders go? So let's see. Can we actually, like, take a look at our leaders? Yeah, we can, right here. Erudite. Okay, so it doesn't have anything for those. I don't actually see any new special skills for new leaders. Is it because... No. Okay, maybe it's only for the big guy right here? No? Only Erudite. Okay, it's whatever. Cool. Thanks, Enigmatic Cash, for lifting us up, I guess, past plebs, I guess? I don't know. I'll take it, though. So, a little bit of an update as to what's been going on in the galaxy. There we go. That one guy named Jeff is now good. Now, everybody... Now, who the hell are you? Didn't we just... Oh, no, we don't want to change it. We don't want to change everyone to that. There we go.
Log updated.
There you go. Anyways, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, soon to be close to like over 500,000, close to 600k fleet power. Okay, what is happening? What is happening?
Situation log updated.
Okay, do that please, and then give me that one person. If there's just that one person there, that's fine. I'll leave it this time.
Species modified.
Did they change? They changed. Okay, good. Now everyone is a part of the same thing. Perfect. But yeah, all of our fleets are doing really, really well. Our gateway network is starting to really get bulked up a bit. We've got... How many gateways do we have? Let's check our handy-dandy megastructures tab, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 2 are on their way, which is perfect. Got ourselves a Science Nexus, Partial Dyson Sphere, Matter Decompressors, Upgrading, Mega Shipyard, Strategic Coordination Center, and then the L Cluster. Lovely. Alright, well, we've got over 700k fleet power. We're going to continuously get more and more powerful. There's the cluster screw of fleets. I would say minus the Corvettes. What's the Corvette one looking like? That's the Ceaseless Swarm. That's 157k. So maybe like, I don't know, 600k technically without the Corvettes, because the Corvettes will just get shredded, most likely, when we go up against the endgame crisis. But now, I honestly do think we're good to go. All we need to do is do a retrofit. So we'll just make a new design, retrofit all the battleships with whatever endgame crisis spawns, and then we'll go from there. Now, when it comes to going up against this Awakened Empire, they are equivalent to me, so they're not too scary. So if we do end up having to go to war with them, we can definitely take them on, especially with the gateway systems that we have going on right now. We're almost done getting every single border system with a gateway. I think we've got like, what, 3 more gateways to go, and then we should have the entirety of our borders so that we're protected on the borders, but we're also able to jump into our borders from pretty much any system that's important. So for instance, we have one in our main system as well as in our mega shipyard system, so we can instantly have fleets on the front lines whenever we need to, with the exception of one of the systems down there, because unfortunately last night when I was cleaning up the lines of the Empire, or of our galaxy / Empire, these guys right here, they took the Gauzor system. The Gauzor system would have been the perfect choke point right there. So instead, I just kind of put a gateway right here, and that will kind of be for both of these right there. Not the most, not the best idea, because they can jump into that system, but still, it's going to be fine. But being able to have all of these gateways on all of the border systems makes it so that pretty much any of our systems on the border, no matter how far they are, will always be able to be reinforced. Especially down here, it's nice. It's one jump away. Not to mention, when you do own the L cluster, it's the best thing ever to do this. Go ahead, find your L gate, and then put a gateway right next to it. So then when the gateway gets constructed, you go from the gateway to the L gate instantly, and you don't really have to worry about a whole lot of stuff, especially with L gates throughout your system. It's honestly just the best thing ever. Not to mention, you can go from any system to the L cluster instantly because it has a gateway in it. So, I mean, the gateways are just a godsend, honestly. When your empire gets this big, my god, I can't even imagine what they're thinking over here, the Pithok people. But yeah, I've seen probably about 500,000 fleet power between the entire thing. They are, however, getting stronger. I see them with little fleets every now and again. A couple 25k fleets, couple 3k fleets, everything like that. The state is almost dead, so they'll be done with them here very, very soon. But yeah, so far, haven't heard anything or seen anything about the endgame crisis. And it looks like now they're over here taking out the Imperium. Yep. So I assume once the Imperium and the State are dead, I don't know if they're going to stop expanding, or if they're going to take out the rest of the Mega Federation and then come after us. If that's the case, we'll hard counter them and we'll go after them. But if we're done with the endgame crisis before the Awakened Empire declares war on us, we'll probably end off the Let's Play there, honestly. Because all I want to do is finish off the endgame crisis. Because right now we're just kind of snowballing with our tech. The tech is going a bit slow because of our Empire sprawl, but we're catching up. That's the good thing. We're a bit over our fleet cap, paying a bit more for our ships than we should, but honestly, economy is not a problem at this point. So right now, we're just kind of stagnating. We're basically becoming in a fallen empire. But yeah, I mean, the tech is looking good. Shields, we're at XXXVIs. What is that? 36, I think? 36 techs researched into that, and then we're doing kinetic weapon damage upgrades as well. So we're getting there. We're certainly getting there. Fleets are getting pretty powerful. If we can get up to 200k fleet power by the time, like, each fleet, if we can get up there by the time the endgame crisis spawns, that would be better, in my opinion. But those are also unbuffed ship numbers, so I think we'll be just fine, honestly. I really do. I think we'll be just fine. Ooh, they're bringing out the damn Colossus right now. Good God. They just neutron swept a world. Well, those poor people never saw it coming. Wow, okay, I was stuck in the menus working through, like, micromanaging the worlds and everything like that. Didn't realize what the hell was going on. Ay, ay, ay. So the Fallen Empire / Awakened Empire just seems to be wreaking havoc, as they do. And here's me just spamming more alloy foundries just to give myself even more things. Because the Hive is greedy. And we want more stuff. God, I hate this song. Get it out of here. I hate that one. Still, no crisis as of yet, but we're still waiting. And just because I could, I went ahead and pumped out another, maybe 23 battleships. All because I could. So yeah, we are very powerful now. Honestly, when the endgame crisis spawns in, I think we'll be totally fine. I really do. We're only on 1x difficulty, so chances are we'll be facing maybe 300-400k worth of fleet power total. So I think we'll be absolutely fine. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to call the episode here, because it's just been kind of me sitting here and just micromanaging worlds and doing everything like that and solving problems when they pop up. But I think in the next episode, if the endgame crisis hasn't shown up within like the first 5 years, we may think about going to war with the Pithok Crusaders, because they're getting a little bit big for their britches. I'll tell you that much. They're getting a little bit big for their britches. But we'll go from there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode of The Gorgonite Devourers. But until next time, this is Commander RYANT1UM, signing off.